You started out super young. Like, did you ever imagine,
No.
could
No.
you even imagine? Because God always give you a little bit more than what you asked for, right?
Exactly. And you and I, look at us.
I mean, I'm taking notes.
We're sitting on your couch.
I can't get over it. Lord help me. Oh, my God.
We in your living room. Cookie, it was a beautiful situation. We're both at Michigan State University. And a friend of ours knew her, and she knew me, but we didn't know each other. So we were coming to a party. It was a party. And she came walking in with the tightest jeans I've ever seen. Caught her brother's eye. And she said hello, and then she went and started dancing. So Jennifer, I'm watching her all night. I didn't dance one time, but I'm watching her dance. And Cookie can dance.
She sound like.
Oh, man. She went down to the floor, bam, 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 yeah. And I said, oh, I'm in love already, yeah. So I said, I got to get that phone number. So I stayed by the door. And as everybody exit out the door, she was like one of the last people. I said, listen, you and I got to get to know each other.
I love it.
And so, but what was crazy, you're going to love this. Her roommate had told her 3 weeks earlier that I got to get Magic Johnson.
Her roommate was trying to get you.
She the one.
What did you have to say about that?
No, but this was before we met.
Right.
Her roommate told her, I'm gonna meet Magic Johnson. He's gonna be my boyfriend. Was that crazy?
That's real crazy.
And then I meet Cookie first, and the rest is history.
And then here, I'm new at Warner Brothers, and my son is getting acquainted with the basketball court here. I heard you used to come here and play basketball with Michael Jordan.
That's right.
How'd that work? Tell me
so
about
Michael Jordan was on this lot shooting Space Jam at that time.
Wow.
And so he, in the daytime, he would shoot Space Jam, and then at night we would come and play basketball with him because he wanted to stay in shape and have pickup games. So he used to come on the lot here, and boy, we were hooping on this lot.
But you almost played with the Bulls, right?
Yes, it was a coin flip to see if I would play for the Bulls or the Lakers.
We could have used
But
you.
I'm happy it turned out the way it did. You know why, Jennifer?
Why?
Because then there would be no Michael in Chicago.
That is true.
And no Magic in LA, see? So it worked out perfect.
That's destiny. So you had a reunion with the Showtime Lakers a few months ago?
Oh, yeah.
What was it like getting back together?
It was great. It was good seeing all the guys. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's all the guys that played at Showtime. We all got together and went over to Maui and spent, 5 or 6 days remembering things, remembering who owed us money, who cheated at cards, all of those things.
Did you all play at all? Any basketball at all?
No. We had a fake practice where we looked like we were practicing, but we weren't. And Magic took pictures and shared them with everybody. But it was a fun time. It was good
looks
seeing
like an amazing
some
time.
of the guys I hadn't seen since I retired, and that was 30-odd years ago.
30-odd years ago. That had to be an amazing reunion.
Yeah, it was, and it was fun. I'm glad I went.
Well, back in the day, did y'all ever pull any pranks on each other?
All the time.
All the time?
All the time. I remember one time I left Boston Gardens and they had cut up my jeans.
They cut up your jeans?
Well, they were getting even with me for some of the tricks I had played on them. We had a really good one where we switched shirts. Two guys that used to hang out together, Larry Spriggs and Mike McGee, they often dressed alike, and they came in one night wearing the same exact shirt, except Larry was a lot bigger than Mike, right? So Mike had to go get a stitch because he got clipped in his eye. He had to go get a stitch at the hospital. So at halftime, we switched their shirts. And when he went to put on his shirt at the hospital, the shirt looked like a blanket. And it took them a while before they could change shirts again and, get their wardrobes back in line.
Sound like y'all had to stay on y'all toes around each other, huh?
Well, some of the part of being a professional athlete, you got to deal with boredom. You know, you got to go someplace, you got to study plays, know them, you got to go over them again, and you got to go to practice and go over it again. You know, and once you get it down, it's repetitive, you know, and it can be boring. So, you know, we do the best we can to keep it light, entertain each other.
Entertain each other.
Guys are into music. I was the librarian, you know. I made sure all the guys had good things to read that hadn't had...
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh. Now, Magic Johnson was here early in the season. What was it like when you two first met?
Oh, it was funny. It was funny. Magic's first couple of weeks with the Lakers was hilarious because he was a devoted fan of the rock group Parliament Funkadelic.
Oh.
So he'd have that on his box, and we could hear him when he got into the parking lot. We could hear Parliament. We could hear.
You could hear him coming.
There he comes. Comes through the door. But we had a lot of ways that we used to haze the rookies. And his rookie year, he was my guy, and he had to get my newspaper every morning.
Magic Johnson.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
And he got it, too.
You're one of the greatest rebounders in the NBA history. Okay? Tell me about this special technique you had. What was that?
Well, I have a big bottom.
You are hilarious.
I try to put it on many guys as possible.
Is that...
Hey, it's hard to get around this big ass. It's hard to get around it. There you go, right there is a good example.
See,
Hey, let me tell you something. He's not gonna move. Once you put that ass on somebody, they're not gonna move.
so that's what you was thinking?
Hey, that's the great Larry Bird. Once you put that ass on somebody, they're stuck there.
Can you show us?
You want to get stuck there?
Oh, you want to go to me? Oh, my God. Okay, you go, come on.
Okay.
Oh, Lord. Pick me up if he knocks me down, okay?
So, when the ball's getting ready to go up, first thing I'm doing is boom.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Hey, if you try to go that way or that way, I'm moving. Hey, it's a lot of work.
That's legit.
That's a legit.
Okay, that's your technique.
Man.
Listen. Oh, my God, I'm about to tell my son about that one. I just got to know, how does it feel to be the most decorated? Tell me, that is amazing.
It feels really great. It feels amazing. You know, it's been such an incredible ride and journey.
Yeah? Oh, she's so modest. I love it. Now I see, and I'm not gonna be modest about it because I got one of your medals right here.
You can wear it. Go.
Now I got along with my EGOT, I got a whole medal.
Oh, you look good in gold.
Oh my goodness, do I?
You look good in gold. You look good in gold. They're very heavy, like way heavier than you would think.
Yeah?
It's a lot on your neck.
Wow. And I have to ask one more question. Where do you keep them all?
So I keep them at my parents' house. They love, you know, when people come over, they love to bring them out to brag a little bit, do the parent thing.
I love that. Wow. Can you tell us about your journey?
Oh, man, it's been an incredible ride, a beautiful journey, you know, lots of ups and downs, you know, lots of low moments, but incredible high moments. I always say you have to be a little bit crazy to be an Olympian because every 4 years you get 21 seconds in my case, I run the 200 meters, to be able to, you know, put what you've been working on display.
Wow.
So sometimes you get it right, sometimes you don't. You have to wait, you know, another 4 years, but I'm so grateful for all the games I've been to.
Wow. Wow. Tell me, when did you realize you had a gift for running?
I mean, I've always been athletic, but I think in school, you know, I started racing the boys and I started winning a lot and I really liked it.
Yes.
Like, let's keep doing this.
And you beat all the boys, I'm sure.
I did beat the boys.
Do you still ski a lot?
I do.
You do?
I mean, as much as I can, and I've found, like, après ski is great.
What is it?
Après ski, it's like when you drink and ski.
Oh, you gotta tell me all about all of this.
I know, right?
Is that what you're doing here?
Yeah, I was just taking some runs in Deer Valley. It was fun, and, you know, spend some time in Utah, and I like to ski with my friends. We did my first vacation in France last year since I was, like, 9 years old. And again, après ski. You ski down, you stop at the hut, you have some warm cocktails,
Ooh.
and then you ski down.
That
Right?
sounds nice.
Like perfect.
Oh my goodness. Okay. How fast what's the fastest you've ever gone? Does it go as fast as a car or?
Like 85.
Yeah, that's fast. Wow, because to me it looked like you're flying.
I mean, it's fun. Yeah.
It
I
looks so
feel like I
fun.
can't, I definitely can't drive my car as fast as I would ski, unfortunately.
Oh my goodness. Okay, and then do y'all see this? All I have is my little thing and I go down my hill in Chicago with the children. Okay, can you explain the helicopter skiing?
Yeah, so it's like you take a helicopter to go places that you can't go with the ski lift. And I went to Iceland a few months ago, and it was so much fun. That video was actually taken at like 1 a.m. in the morning. The sun never sets at that time of year, so it was pretty
beautiful.
amazing. It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, yeah.
And so the helicopters drop you off?
And then we ski down, and then it picks us up at the bottom, and we go to another peak that no one else has been on, and we ski down.
And the helicopter, because it's so high?
Yeah, those are mountains like no one's up there. Those are.
That is
Yeah.
amazing.
It's fun.
Oh my,
It's an
that sounds
adventure.
a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
I don't know if you're really excited and think it's that much fun, but it's fun.
I get cold a
take
lot.
you.
I got one. Do you get cold?
Yeah,
Or is it
of
like
course.
adrenaline going?
That's
and you
why
stay
I
warm?
designed my own ski stuff so that I don't get
Oh,
cold.
I want some of your ski stuff. That's for sure, baby. And then
I
I'll
hate
get
the
some
cold.
lessons.
I hate the cold.
You do?
I hate the cold. Like, absolutely hate the cold. I mean, in Minnesota growing up, there's not really like a lot of other sports. Like, I wish I would have been good at tennis, but I'm not. So, I took what I got,
You outdid yourself with it, that's for sure.
It's like I skied fast so I could get to the bottom and like put my clothes back on.
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.